welcome back to Man Across New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, as you see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today in yet again a pre-recorded episode here for the weekend and Happy Home Paradise. This is going to, what day is it going up on? Saturday 28th of May. It's, I don't know, 6:21pm. Recording this a bit late, so, we'll sort of just, get to it immediately. So then I'm going to eat some dinner afterwards, probably. Or not, I don't know, we'll certainly have to see. But yes, we're going to, of course, take our leave to Happy Home Paradise or Paradise Resort, or whenever happy. We'll do a customization. Let me guess, I think we are going to do Punchy's customization. What is it? I don't know. Yeah, well, we're just going to be doing customization, vibing as per usual. I mean, I don't think we have any rules anymore about what sort of customizations we need to do. I think we've done quite a sensible amount of, like, weird ones and, like, reasonable ones and strange ones and, etc, etc, etc. At this point, we can kind of just do whatever we want. So I'm basically just going to do the first one, which I'm just like, that seems like a cool thing to do. Oh, yeah, okay, this is not coming up because I am not talking to anyone. Okay, maybe not the first one, but we'll basically have a look at what everyone's customizations are, and we'll just do whichever, suits our fancy. Because I think it's been a little bit of a while since we've last done, like, a cafe style one, or things like that again, so it's not really that big a deal if we do it again. It's just, there's that stretch where I had, like, it felt like I did quite a few in a row. Obviously, they probably weren't in a row. It was probably like over a stretch of like 20 or so. It felt like I did like 5 food ones. It's just the food and spa related ones tend to be very, very common, I feel like, as a customization option. So I want to do some bit of a weird wacko ones, but now we've done a lot of weird wacko ones, that now we can do whatever. So you want a super chill one, so you want an ice castle, a samurai one, that's quite interesting, a super exclusive and secret supper club. What on earth is a supper club? A seaside photo shoot, a grill. What else is a supper club? I kind of want to do a supper club because I'm just like, I don't even know what that means. What's a supper club? Like I wonder if it's meant to be the fact that person kind of looks like a geisha. I wonder if it's meant to be one of it, like the geisha sort of thingamajigs. Those, things, in case you can look it up yourself if you particularly want to. I'm not really an expert in Japanese history, so perhaps it's not really my place to comment. So who do we got? We got Barold, I don't even know who you are, but you're currently too far away. And we also have Samson in the corner over there. I don't know why I said that so loudly. Samson! So let me just, of course, move everyone. Okay, I didn't mean to put you there. Move everyone a little bit closer just so I can see what your customizations are. Hot pot potluck. I bet lifting hidden treasure would be a great workout. I must say, the jock one's a bit boring one, but just like gym, but kind of weird. I don't know. I'm not going to say they're boring, actually. That's perhaps a bit too harsh, but like they don't personally appeal to me too much. The ones which are just like two different things. Well, no, it's clearly one idea, but they were just like, oh, we can't obviously have someone else also be a gym or also be a spa or also be a restaurant. So we've got to have like a weird spin. And sometimes the weird spins seem to work, but sometimes the weird spins don't, I think. Like, to be fair, I think Lyman's one was a vegetable one. I can't remember if it was actually a vegetable restaurant or something, but that was a pretty cool, a vegetarian sort of like restaurant. It was quite fun, I suppose, to spend on a restaurant. So who we got here? We got Joey. Joey's a weird one, is it? Naomi is here again with Sad Cafe. Sporty Life seems very vague. I think you're like a snow one, right? So we've got a snow one and an ice one. Is yours just sport? Oh, you want a vacation sport? Or something, I don't know. I think we can do the geisha's customization. They might not even be a geisha. I've kind of assumed they are. They might not be, and I can't say I'm an expert in everything. In history of that sort of thing, especially. Carpaccio di something. And I'm trying to delay time because I'm trying to remember what her name is, but I can't remember her name off the top of my head. It's not Greta. Greta's the other, like... Oh, wait, maybe Greta... No, Greta's not geisha. I'm trying to think. It must be some sort of Japanese name or something. I'd imagine. I don't know what a very stereotypical geisha name is. Maybe it just kind of sounds like geisha. Also, Naomi is... like, I say Ava's here a lot. I think Naomi's also here, like, equally often. What on earth? It pushed me over here. Yeah, Naomi... Ava... This is why if someone was incredibly stats inclined, they would probably do like an analysis of all the villagers who have appeared, I suppose. But that's a lot of work, so obviously don't do that. What's her name? Annalisa. What? Your name's Annalisa? I was like, what? You don't have ice? You don't have, sorry, you don't have pupils? That surprised me. That's interesting. So in some of your expressions, you don't have pupils. Okay, so we're doing your secret supper club or whatever that's going to be. I'm not really sure what that means. I wonder if these are meant to be like the private shows geishas do. Is that what Annalisa's based off of? I'm gonna look this up just to make sure I'm not being culturally incorrect. Annalisa Nookopedia. I assume we're going to do one of the Spring Blossom ones. Maybe not that one necessarily. We might do this one. Or we could do the Bamboo one. I think the Bamboo one probably makes more sense. Excuse me, I searched Nookopedia. Or about Animal Crossing Wiki, I suppose. You know, that works too. I'm just seeing, hold on, trivia, notes, references. Yeah, let's do the Bamboo one. You know, she's got very Japanese sort of theming thing, so I don't see why we wouldn't do that sort of thing. Of course, we're only going to give you one thing. Restaurant with zen-like atmosphere, so you can feed your friends. It's a zen restaurant. In Happy Home Designer. Why are you in Happy Home Paradise? Yeah, it's an exclusive and secret supper club. Very vague. Very vague. I'm just trying to read about it to see what like these notes and trivia and I suppose some references are. I mean, Wikipedia doesn't actually say much about it, I suppose. She's meant to resemble a geisha, so I assume that's what it is meant to be. Hold on. Animal Crossing Wiki might have something to say. I know I don't normally look up this sort of things, and I like to try and do things I just think of myself, but I am just sort of curious if that's what reference meant. I don't know, it hasn't really spoken about it. Perhaps I'm reading into it too much. Also, I have learned that she's not a snooty villager, she's a normal villager. So, okay, well, we'll just sort of see, you know, we're just going to make it some sort of Japanese club, I suppose. It's a bit vague. It's customization, but secret supper club. Like, come on, listen. It's clearly meant to be some sort of like, hush down though. That's what it screams to me. So I'm not sure which of these would make most sense. Maybe like city. Like you sit in like an undercity or something. Chatter sounds quite fun. Maybe it's incredibly busy. I don't know. As expected, there's a lot of Zen style sort of furniture. I think it's meant to be a reference to it, but it's not actually meant to be it, obviously, because you know we can't really put something like that into an Animal Crossing game. It would certainly be very strange. So which one do we want to go with? Zen architecture? I kind of like shoji screens. And we can make like separate rooms. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna basically make like a restaurant, I guess. You know, just, immediately we're making restaurants again, but we're going to try and make it a little bit more, actually we don't need to do partitions, let's use screens, but we're going to try and make it, I don't know if we can make it like secret somehow, we're going to somehow incorporate whatever the heck secret means. I mean, geishas are like performers, right? I'm not sure if I just made it up, so I think we should put like a stage here. I should look up like what a geisha actually is. Yeah, the female entertainers and hostesses, according to Wikipedia. Okay, fair enough. Wait, hold on. What if I just search up Geisha Club? Geisha Club? I know what you'd call. Okay, that's not quite what I meant. Look, here, we're looking up for some reference images to try and find out what they are. Because they're like, yeah, modern geishas are not. Might like to clarify. The misconception originated due to conflation of Japanese courtesans and Oiran reenactors. Oh! The first female geisha appeared in 1751. Geisha of that time being male performers who entertain guests with stuff. I mean, you can read this Wikipedia article yourself. I'm not going to bring it up because this is Animal Crossing and you know there's kids maybe watching. I don't know. So they are performers, so we probably should put some sort of stage in. Oh, they do like traditional dance. So where do you find them? Like what are those like secret societies I suppose they're in the first place? I'm learning a lot of interesting history about this sort of thing, but that's not really what I want. Geisha district. Hanamachi. Can you... Hanamachi? Hold on, I'm going to pause so I can actually find the references on the word I'm actually looking for to actually have some references. Okay, I got some references. Apparently they're just called tea houses. Didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. But now I've actually got some references up as a lot more useful. I'll certainly say, but this is something I'd rather like to do accurately. But it's actually quite a few of these. They got like separate rooms and everything, which I didn't realise. So, oh, authentic geisha tea house. No, I just see this as a TripAdvisor thing. This probably has tons of images in it. Ochaya Shima. Yeah, here we go. What I find a shame is that we're not going to be able to recreate this sort of like those like little towns where you find actually geishas in. They're very sort of crowded. I've been to a couple in like Kyoto or whatever. With like these streets that are very like brown bamboo streets or something, which you very narrow, which you walk down. You can see geishas if you're extraordinarily lucky. But all right, so we want some sort of like entranceway, I think, because we do want to try and make it feel secret somehow. What you know, that's meant to mean in its own right. Now, how are we going to do that? So I want an area where you eat, and then I want an area for like private rooms, you know, to have dinner guests, etc., etc. I think is probably what makes most sense. And you know how much I love saying the phrase etc., etc. So we could do something like this. I'm not super in love with it. We could put columns here, I suppose, so it can be like a doorway. It's quite a big room. Maybe that's fine. I want one entrance area, one private eating area, and one sort of like performance area, if you know what I mean. Wait, hold on, that wasn't meant to have like an innuendo or anything behind it. That was just quite literally, if you know what I mean. If you're understanding the words literally coming out of my mouth. But I'm just trying to think how to set it up. Not really sure. Because there's sort of like genuine geisha area, which saying in here, they have like a music room or that sort of thing, which seems pretty cool. So I want to try and set that up if at all possible. So I'm just trying to sort of, I'm trying to come up with like a more inventive way to do these customizations, not do these customizations, but you know, like use these items. So I'm basically not just repeating something that we've done, or I say we, that I've done multiple times before. So we've got this, I guess this is like a changing screen, I suppose, and this is where they can like do performances and whatnot. Over here we'll put like the low tables. That does seem to be what they're eating off. I don't know, do we want a different colour scheme? Because we've kind of done Lightwood multiple times with Gladys and like other people who had Zen sort of style customizations. So if anything, maybe we should try and let's use red, I think, as our main colour. Wait, hold on. Can this be made red? This can. Okay, let's use red as our main colour then. Just to try and get a little bit of differentiation from stuff we've done before. I do like it's hard to beat the shoji screen, I'm going to be perfectly honest, when you're doing something like this. Let's try and do red and pink, I suppose, as our main colorations. Main coloration differences. Because you know, I basically just want to do something different rather than doing something the same, like as per usual. Cranes, cherry blossoms. I don't really know how these are used then. Anyway, I always just put them like this. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. I don't really know what tokonoma even is. I'll be perfectly honest. Perhaps we can have a smaller entranceway here. That can be a column there. And it can be like this. I'm just trying to do some interesting layouts, basically. And then this is a sort of like the general entrance hall, you know, there's or put like a checkout counter here or something. I don't really know. Does that make sense? Okay, let's start with dining room. The dining room is going to be easy. We are going to use red. You might be like, what? I'm going to basically sort of copy the same sort of layout style they got in these photos. Hold on. Let me get that reference image up again. Where is it? Yes, this one. We got this, and we got those these sort of foldy chairs. Whichever can be kind of red is the one we're gonna go with. I guess we'll go with dark wood, peach. And basically everyone sort of just sits together like this. So even if it's a bit crowded compared to usual, I think it'll be fine. We'll just use the wall decorations to hopefully make it feel less crowded. So that's basically what we got going on here. Let's actually... It might be against the wall, and I can't really tell. And then over here, I guess, you know, the geishas can come and go as they please, being like, you know, here's some tea. I don't really know what geishas do, and these sort of things, I'm going to be perfectly honest. My ignorance is showing, so perhaps I should just shut up in this regard. This kind of looks like cherry blossom wood. It doesn't really, but, you know, just sort of like, suspend your disbelief. That's a problem, isn't it? I suppose we can make it less of a problem if we do something like this, but I kind of hate that overlap. When really there should just be a column. Ooh, we're gonna have to make a choice. We're gonna have to make a choice. One of these places is not gonna have to get a column. And I'm gonna choose it to be... this? How do we have 3 spaces here? Well, it's because this is 3 spaces. No, this is 4 spaces wide. Oh, it's because the column takes up 1 space, that's why. I wonder if we can... Can we make it work? I suppose we could just, like... move it across like this. Get rid of that. And do something like this. Or, in fact, we could just have a big doorway. I don't know why I didn't consider that. Because now you can kind of see what's going on. Hold on. Maybe the stage is here. The geishas get ready back here. I'm just trying to think how the logistics of this work. Or the stage can be here. Seating can be here. Yeah, okay. People sort of just watch it from over here. I'm not really sure. It does seem like it's a bit lacking in room. Because it kind of seems like, you know, I'm looking at it, it kind of seems like they're sitting like in a U shape around the sort of performance. So what, hold on, geisha performance. Maybe that's what I should be searching for, like, ideas on what it actually looks like. Oh, they have the screens as a backdrop. Oh, that's what screens. I thought the screens were like, you know, literally like a sort of divider in the room. Okay, so we can do it like this. We can have, you know, the performers over here. We can have... I guess maybe we should put performers on that side because it's now we've got more room for the actual people watching. They all seem to be on pillows. Yeah, and some of them are dancing with fans, and we've got like instruments. Some of them with instruments to the side. I don't know if there are actually Japanese instruments, and we're in fact going to use pillows in this section just to make it a little bit more interesting. I think visually. Rather than reusing those chairs, we're going to use the Zen cushions. Azuki red? Or crane? No, let's use crane. And we'll sort of just sit them round. I cannot tell which way round it is. It's that way round, okay. That's like an optical illusion, this. We'll sit them round so everyone can sort of like watch like this. It's a bit far away from the thing, but whatever. Then over here we can have... I don't know, I'm trying to incorporate as many of these sort of like elements which I can see. A bonsai shelf? I see, that feels like something which should be like in this entrance way, like here or something. It's a cute little bonsai shelf. I don't really even know what goes on these, I'm gonna be honest. Ooh! Like, oh my god, these are huge. Is that, what is Senmaizuke? I thought this was like a sake drink, but it does not look like it. It looks like something else. Oh, these are too big to go on there. That's pretty cool though. I don't really know what to do with these. So, you know, we'll maybe those will go outside. This will go outside. We need something to go in this, like, this little block here. Whatever it's called. I can't remember what it's called. Okay, hold on. Let's put food down. Food is easy. What food do you have to have? Japanese style meal, super premium nigiri sushi. So like this, it feels a bit empty. Let's put more things in here. What other food items do you have recommended? Kare no nitsuke? Aji fry. Why not? I feel like it makes sense to put like the actual Japanese foods in here, doesn't it? And we'll rotate these two, so we get sort of it like alternating back and forth. Oh, we could put a pot, I suppose, in that sort of corner thing. None of these are particularly red. I guess that's the most red of all of them, but it doesn't look very Japanese, does it? Kind of looks more like an earthenware pot. Oh well. Pop those down. We need to give you like a desk, I think. Like a wood plank table. Oh no, hold on. There's an actual counter here. I don't know if this has a red coloration. What? Not black and red is not exactly what I'm looking for. Ooh, all of these customizations kind of suck. So we're gonna go with this one and pretend that's like it makes sense. A stand-in shopping sign? No, a kimono. Yeah. No, a kimono is not going to be running with stand. What are you talking about? It's going to be here as in for decoration. Ooh, these are very pretty. I think I'll stick with cranes. We seem to have a thematic of cranes going on. We need a modern cash register. No. We're going to have a maneki neko, which I'm surprised they're not called that in this game. Just sort of here like wishing someone farewell and then like a clipboard or something. I don't really know. Give us a bit more space and let's put like these barrels in the corner here. I think it makes sense. This barrel can go here. There could be something else next to it. Or we could put the chest of drawers here. I think they're all very reasonable things. Stair dresses. Rich brown, red. Not a lot of space in here, huh? I almost feel like we should choose a different wallpaper. Okay, let's put it somewhere else. Maybe let's put this in the corner. Just to be like, oh, this is the food you can eat here, I suppose. Do we have like another Japanese? Do we have a Japanese themed wallpaper which is made out of like, yeah, this sort of bamboo, sort of red bamboo? Oh, that makes everything sort of blend together. That's a very interesting style. Let's roll with it. It's different. Do we have like dried bamboo flooring? Because I still want the tatami sort of style, but I want to go after like a mahogany sort of. Well, I guess it wouldn't be mahogany because I don't think that grows in Japan. But you know what I mean, right? Does not look like it. So I didn't really see anything that sort of strikes that fancy, but I just feel like we need a darker bamboo. I don't want to use old board flooring. I want to use bamboo, but I want to use dark bamboo. If only there are more options. I guess we can do green. Green's an interesting sort of contrast, but this makes it feel a bit warmer. And I think if we put some red light on, it might look a little bit more like red. I didn't really have a good rest of that sentence, I'm going to be honest. So our performers here. We actually don't have much more space, so it's not like we can actually put in huge amounts more, I think. I'm just sort of looking back and forth at the stage performers and trying to see what sort of things that we could put down. I want to put like a big fan down, but that doesn't seem like an option. At least it's not a recommended option. So we scroll down here looking for like a bamboo rug and be like, do I want to put this down? I'm looking at it. I don't think it really fits. So now we have to find what sort of Japanese style furniture items do we have. So this is where we scroll to Gulliver's, I think. Oh, we've got stuff here. Oh, that's more Chinese than Japanese. This is where we scroll down to Gulliver's sort of things and we see what sort of Chinese things he's got. Sorry, not Chinese, Japanese things. Oh, he doesn't have like a big fan. which is kind of what I wanted. I highly doubt there's going to be like Japanese traditional instruments in here, but there might be. We might as well look. Yeah, it doesn't really look like it. Okay, I guess the answer is, let's make this look a bit more like a stage then, rather than trying to so strictly adhere to the Japanese traditional stages they got. Let's, you know, put our own sort of spin on it. So let's do a bit of dark wood. We're going to use none of these patterns, I think, to sort of light this up. Give a good sort of ambiance. We honestly might not need much more on the floor, to be honest. You might say it's a bit bare bones, but a lot of it's sort of just like, it is kind of bare bones, isn't it? It's not like the most extravagant things in the world. They're sort of just tea houses, aren't they? Well, okay, that's not true. That's not really what I meant by that. What I mean by that is more like a... it's very sort of like a... clean, ain't it? You know, it's not a cluttered sort of design is what I mean to say. I'm going to pull these forward a little bit, and then, oh no, we could put like a stage thing down. Feels like if anything we should put something over here. Is that like a small table we can put down? Doesn't really look like one. I guess we could do this. No, but they don't have tables. But they do have wood panel flooring, so maybe we should put some rugs down to sort of signify this being like an actual, whatchamacallit, stage. Oh, there's a dark bamboo rug. Intriguing. So this is a sort of stage. It's 3x2. So this is where we cheat out the columns by putting another column in here. 1, 2, 3. I think that's fine. Honestly, maybe move these up a little bit, and if we can just put like a fan or I don't know, what can we use to like represent the geisha? We could just put like a kimono here to pretend it is someone. Like, you know, just put like this down, and it's like 2 people performing. It's a bit unnerving when they, you know, don't have faces or anything, but I wish we can give them fans. Ah, wait, there might be fans as an option. Hold on. That's where you go to Google Animal Crossing. Oh, what? Open GitHub, that's not what I wanted. Animal Crossing fans? Fan, it's a house fan. Uchiwa fan. No. Fan. No, it's gonna search fan. I thought that used to be a thing, like an imperial fan or something. Which used to be like this big old fan we could put down as a decoration. Seating fan? Doesn't look like it's a thing. Okay. I like, what about one of those like Japanese umbrellas? No, it doesn't really look like there's an option. Okay, I think that's fine. I think we'll just have to put stuff. Oh yeah, we need to put something in here. Let's put whatever in here. I don't think it really matters, does it? A deer scare? It doesn't really make sense. I should probably be outside. A little bonsai tree. A little bit of everything all of the time. I'm not really sure. A gong? I suppose we could put like this here as an instrument? Question mark? I mean, this is... I'm not really sure if that's Japanese or Chinese. It kind of looks more Chinese to me, but... Nah, well. Like a music player? A bamboo speaker? A jukebox? I just want like a nice decoration to put at the end of this corridor, but I can't really see one, which strikes my fancy. So maybe we should put a table down and put something on top of it. Does a Lily record player have a nice customization? Oh, not a yellow one. Because it would be nice to put some music down. We don't have a phonograph. Oh no, phonographs aren't in this section. That's why. No, I don't think we want to put a bathroom down. That doesn't really make much sense. I guess we could put like a flower? Pile of leaves? Flashy flower sign? Seems like an amusing idea. No. We could put like a memorial. That's a bit dark, isn't it? Okay. I guess it's not like extraordinarily dark, but it seems a bit random. A sword? I guess that's kind of cool. Maybe like, I don't know, Annalisa's gonna like cut you up or something if you fail to abide by the rules in her secret society club. I think this is where we should put this. Just sort of stacked behind there. And over here we should put something different. Like an open barrel, for one. And two, I don't really have much space. I think that's fine. Okay, let's start putting stuff on walls. Let's not overcomplicate things. What things do you want on the wall? And the answer is not a lot, as it turns out. But we're going to put a framed photo of yourself, I think. None of these colorations really fit. So I guess one... No, hold on. My second one was okay. Why did I skip past it? Because you are the club owner, I suppose. It makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to go back to Vacation Tea House and see what other sort of wall things we can put down. I'm surprised so few things are recommended. Imperial decoration shells, you might be like, hey, there's a bit of a mismatch. And you'd be right, so I'm not going to put it down. We are going to put down, yeah, fish print. You know, things which look very clearly sort of Japanese art style. We'll put down. Signatures, sure. You know, autographs. I guess that makes more sense in handprints. I guess that makes more sense like over here. Like it's them who, the geishas who work here, like who signed it. Does that make sense? I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense anymore. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. What was that? Light bulb sign. Hanging scroll, I suppose, makes reasonable sense. I don't know if we really want pink, but you know we're gonna do pink, and I guess we'll do flowers. It's a bit strange, but I suppose we'll put them down like this. Instead of having flowers in this one, we'll make it. We'll make it a fish, and it seems like a jolly fish. A fishing boat flag. What on earth? Perhaps not quite the right style. Anything else which is clearly Japanese inspired? A shime kazari. I don't know. Well, I guess that's on New Year's, but you know, let's pretend this is New Year right now. It's New Year. We need something on the wall over here. It's a bit boring otherwise, isn't it? I'm gonna put a scary painting down. It's a famous Japanese painting. We could put, we could put a wave down. I suppose now we can actually have all the paintings because we actually have access to all of them now. Or not. Apparently the photos I've collected before don't seem to count. We could put down the other workers who work here. I don't think we have enough Japanese inspired Animal Crossing villages. Okay, let's try and figure this out. If we had more geishas who worked here, we could have Greta. We could have... Who else has got like a Japanese inspiration? Gladys. Annalisa. No one else really has that much of a Japanese... Oh no, Zaka does, I suppose, as well. So I guess Zaka could be here. Anyone who has a vaguely Japanese thematic. Which is not often what I do in Happy in Paradise, because there's only so many Japanese... Oh, Shino. Duh. Customizations and items in the first place. Wait, I guess you can't have a male geisha, can you? Probably not. Sorry, Zaka. So these are all the Japanese ladies. So maybe they also work as, you know, geishas or whatever. They may like to help out everybody. I like to imagine they're all buddies. If we could have like 4 roommates together, that'd be pretty cool. It's very strange with them just all up here. Probably should have used their photos instead of our posters, huh? So who was it? Okay, it was Annalisa. In which case I'm just going to move her photo from here to over there. I'm going to put this guy here. We have Annalisa. We're going to have Greta. We're going to have... Immediately forgot Gladys. But she's... And Shino. Why? It's not alphabetical. Why is Shino? Oh, it's species. That's why. I was wondering. I was like, what? What the heck's Shino doing here? And then as we get more Japanese inspired female villagers who could potentially be geishas, we can add them up to here. But we're not going to, because that's all we got. Because that is all we've got. Obviously we're going to use a Zen light because that's probably the only one which fits. Pop it, you know, just above here. Pop it over here. It doesn't really feel very secret, this club, does it? Oh, I guess that's how secretive it is. You know? It's so secretive you don't even think it's a secret. You know? That's exactly what you'd want, right? You'd want people to walk and be like, oh, this is just like a perfectly normal, you know, supper society. Heh. Joke's on you. It's not. It's not really much of a heh now I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just trying to figure out how to center these things. So I think this one needs two lights in it. Also looks quite nice. Okay, let us get red light. Obviously not this red light. A bit of a dim red light. Oh, that has turned it up to like secret level 20. What? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It does make it feel a lot more secret. Now it feels like there's something nefarious going on here, which is not exactly what I was going for. It's just meant to be, you know, a secret society. But whatever, we're done that now. We'll make a Japanese garden. We're not going to make a Zen garden though. That's the important thing because that's exactly what we did for Gladys's decoration in this exact location as well. So I don't know why I sounded so weird. So let's try and do something a little bit different. And by a little bit different, I mean, do we want it small or big? I guess I'll keep it small. Makes it more unassuming. That's the only red decoration, so I guess we'll have to use that one. Yes. We'll pop it. Oh, it doesn't fit over here. It'd be so secretive over there. Come on. It'll be over here. Let's pretend it's like on a street, because that's like what all the streets, like, you know, bring on my Hanamachi, that's what they're called. Hanamachi districts. That's what they look like. They've got all these like fences. Well, not imperial fence. I guess bamboo lattice, but I kind of want it in a different colour. If only we could have like more houses. Or at least fake houses. We're going to pretend it's on a street though. So can any of these have like be customized to be like dark wood? I don't want them to be black. That's not quite right. God, sometimes the choices of customization is it's intensely frustrating in this game. I want it to be bamboo, but I want it to be like a darker colour dried bamboo, like cured bamboo, I suppose. But we've only got green, or I guess bamboo slats is going to be okay. Yeah, I think this will have to do. So we've got it like this. And the entrance is going to be here. And then over here, we're going to pretend this is a road, so we're going to make it like cobblestone. Or arch tile. Like it's a paved side street. And then over here, we're going to... I don't know. I'm running out of things to put down. A deer scare. So let's make it red. Because I want to make it red. Smoke cured. Unfortunately, can't really remember what I did for Gladys's exactly off the top of my head, so it makes it a bit difficult. I'm sort of trying to dance around the idea of making it similar. Well, I'm trying to make it not similar. I think a gazebo would be a good idea. And as always, I kind of forget what the gazebos are. Oh, we could use bamboo partitions. Wait, yeah, because these have a smoke cured. Oh, okay, we don't have to use fences anymore. We can use these. I hope this is not exactly what I did for Gladys's one. It's starting to feel familiar, which is a very scary thought. So we can do this. Excuse me. There we go. Do something like this. You've got an entranceway there. You've got stuff. No, I remember kind of what I did for Gladys's. I used a lot of sand because I made it Zen. Yeah, that's right. I made it Zen themed. Here are gazebos. I guess we'll use this gazebo. Of a dark brown version. We don't really have a lot of space, so I guess this is the only place it can really go feasibly. We can put some bamboo plants down. Hold on. I want to change the season from spring to autumn. Because I want it to have this orangey sort of reddy coloration. Obviously, I do want the time of day to be different. I want it to be in like orange time. But not too late, because then because while this should be secretive, you know. But orange light I think feels a bit better than... It's a trade-up, basically. Oh yeah, we should probably customize this bridge, huh? To a red Zen bridge, I suppose. It's red. Now what are we doing on the back here? I don't know. Oh yes, I wanted to put actual bamboo items. Actual bamboo plants down. Oh, I didn't realise bamboo trees had to be so spread out. How very nice. Get out of here, Annalisa. Sorry, that was very aggressive. This is a touchy situation where I'm basically really trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, what other things can we put down outside? I guess we can put a standing shop sign. Like a black Chinese food, sushi. But you kind of want it to be secret, so I guess you wouldn't really have a sign just being like sushi. But I guess the secret part is like, you know, other things. I said mysteriously. What else can we put down outside? What else would you find in a hanamachi? It's not like sakura trees. I guess I'll put sakura trees down. Oh, but it's not. We changed it to autumn. Wait, there's just a load of buildings. They have small plants outside. I guess we'll do that. We'll put like small little bonsai looking plants or something. I'll keep scrolling. Hold on. There's a lot of lamps, fencing. There's a bike. I suppose that's quite more of a modern thing, isn't it? These potted plants. See, they're like directly up against the street. So I wonder if I should... But then what we can do behind it? I don't really have much of an idea. I guess this is much more modern, I suppose, Japan, which I suppose is also what I'm doing, so I don't know why I'm complaining about it. Oh, that's really pretty. We've got like a load of lanterns on a river nearby. Do we have a plant which is like autumnal complexioned? Not really. A pile of leaves, I guess. Pop that down. Why? Because it's red. And it fits a sort of kind of vibe. What sort of things do we want to put down? We put that bike down. That seems a bit silly. I should put some more bamboo things down. Like obviously this doesn't make sense to put this down, but we could put this down to sort of like frame out a path. You know, like this. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm putting down? You get what I'm chucking out there? You resonating with my vibes? Like something like that? At least it's, you know, different? Maybe we should just look for more bamboo items. Yeah, we could put some nice little stools down, I suppose. Put like a couple here. We could put a baboa tree. We could put not really much else, I'm gonna be honest. Unless there's more bamboo things over here, which there might be, to be honest. That's not called bamboo basket. It's called steam basket set. Bamboo. I'm not really feeling any of these, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe this is fine. Maybe we don't really need much more. Feels like we should put plants down, but it doesn't really make sense to. I think that's fine. You know, just leave it as it is. Instead, now we'll customize what you look like. What were the recommended items? Clothing items. Flashy kimonos. Flashy kimonos and no mask. No mask? Flashy kimono. No mask. Flashy, flash. You know what flash starts with? F. Flash, 100 mile dash. Give you a red one. I don't know if we want to give you a mask. I'm going to be honest. I don't super love the aesthetic of a mask. And it might be a bit much, I suppose, doubling up on like a... Oh, it's not a headgear. It's an accessory, I suppose. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Maybe? What? Where is it? Oh, maybe it's a helmet? I gotta be honest, that I don't love that sort of style, so we'll sort of have that as that. It's not the most interesting outside, and I feel like I've been too rigorous on trying to make it not similar to Gladys's one, which is a bit ironic because I don't even remember what Gladys's one looks like in the first place. So anyway, oh yeah, polish things. Let's polish things. I guess the food should be polished. Oh, but the food's all like hard to reach and stuff. The most annoying thing is when this happens. I need to put these things down in a sensible location, all while fighting Joy-Con drift, just so you can polish them. Just polish it. Stop trying to slide around it. Come on. We'll make things look super appetizing. What else do we want to polish? That's a good question. I haven't really thought about that. I guess we can do like hearts on the kimono, so it's just like, oh, people are loving it. Put the sushi set, of course, in the side. Very far away because it looks the worst, I'm going to be honest. But we can be like, oh, you know, people love the geishas. Look at them perform. I guess it makes more sense to put, you know, the love hearts on the people who are watching, but oh well. Even Maneki Neko loves you. Oh, you know what? We should put something up here. Let's put a music maker, I think. Because I feel like this place needs a little bit of ambiance. If you get what I'm putting down, which is it needs some music. There wasn't really much else to that, I'm gonna be honest. But it does not have the music right now. No, where's this bit? What? No, oh, that's the party cannon thing. Where is music? Oh, and how else we could put this down? So put this down as a maybe. Oh, there's no bamboo stereo. I guess I'll do a wooden music box. Like, I know I always use this item, but there's really not another thing I think I can put down with the right aesthetic. I thought there was a bamboo music plate, but there's not. Oh, but I don't want it to sound like that. So I think we're going to have to make do with a gramophone. Because this is what I want it to sound like. I don't want it to have a, ooh, mystical charm that a bamboo thing has. There we go. I think it's nice. I think the low lights actually really help make it feel a lot more mysterious. What if we turned off the lights? Oh, it's because we're polishing. No, keep them on. What do you think of that, Annalisa? Is it ready? It's ready. It was a bit of a longer customization. I think a lot of that was sort of me hemming and hawing. Basically just not being able to figure out exactly what I was doing. Which is fair enough. It's not exactly the easiest customization in the world. And I am hungry. I'm Hank Marvin, as I'd say down in we're using Cockney rhyming slang. Bam 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 bam. Bam 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 bam. Right, let's have a bit of a stretch. I haven't even been paying attention to this medley of photos, so I don't know if it's been any good, but if, you know, using that one as a bit of a judgment call, it doesn't seem like it is. Well, we're going to take a picture. I guess we'll do it in the stage area. It's again, I wish we could get more people in to do these promotional photos. Oh, maybe you can actually. I'm not sure if you can, but if you can get like more of your Happy Home Paradise residents to come in and like post all photos, it'd be really cool. Because then we can have like Gladys and Annalisa on the stage performing as geishas, and then everyone else just being like, woo! Clap, clap, clap. But either way, that's not really any of my business. Now, instead, we are going to have you here in the spotlight. Losing your religion. And don't move. I know you want to move. Just don't, alright? Yeah, something like that. Good enough photo. It's a bit of a bad photo, but you know, we'll sort of roll with it anyway. I'm heading back around, Annalisa. I hope you like customization. I think I sufficiently have made it different enough to Gladys's sort of Japanese style thing before. That was a very poorly constructed sentence. I made it distinctive enough to differentiate it from the Japanese aesthetic which Gladys had in her customization, and perhaps any future ones, which might be Japanese restaurant. I feel like someone has like a Japanese restaurant, maybe it's like Pikoe or something, as one of their customizations, so it's a good thing, I think, to try and make it a little bit distinct. But anyway, there we go. A little bit done for that. I will be doing another pre-recorded customization for tomorrow. So, you know, I apologise if you don't like a pre-recorded, but I suppose they're all kind of pre-recorded. So, I don't really know if you can tell the difference. I'm going to be perfectly honest. I guess you wouldn't. Yeah, I think that's a fun sort of change-up, you know. I think that's the sort of thing where, you know, the change-up, I think, actually adds to the customization, you know. Instead of it just being like a sushi restaurant, it's now a secret supper sushi restaurant, or whatever it's called. So now it's like, ooh, how do I make it a bit more sly, a bit more mysterious? And it just turning down the lights really helps. But yeah, anyway, we're going to round off this episode here. So, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscriptions, shares are greatly appreciated. Join my Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope we can see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.